Hi, it's MASTERofCHAOS, and once again is
RATCHETMAN.
So this week we're reviewing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I thought it was a generally fun game. I am, though, a bit of a nerd when it comes to comics, so it is a little bit of a bias, but it's not much. What do you think?
I don't really like these kind of games because honestly, I don't understand them because I don't really watch or ever read or watched any of these TV shows or comics based on the characters.
But otherwise,
it was kind of fun. Not really for me though.
Okay, well, if you want to hear what we think about it, then listen to the rest of the review. Now, on to story. Okay, so as for the story, I thought that there really wasn't much one, and it was only there to tell you, okay, here, and this is why you're here, and this is why you gotta beat the crap out of these guys, and it's pretty much the same thing, other than the really cool boss battles. I thought it was just a beat 'em up kind of game where the story really didn't matter. What did you think?
I was confused by the entire thing, because as I said before, I've never seen or read the comic books based on these characters. So, I'm just not going to even tell about the story, because I didn't get it at all. Thank you.
Also, I really enjoyed playing as Wolverine and Iron Man. There are other characters like the Hulk. There are about 25 characters in all. What were your favorite?
My favorites were Iron Man and Wolverine as well, but I also liked the Hulk because he was kind of cool.
I know, because a giant guy bashing on stuff. What's not to like? So now on to the graphics. Okay, so as for the graphics, I felt that the character designs were great, but the backgrounds were decent, and I felt just the general graphics were subpar. They weren't the greatest. They really weren't even amazing or good even. They were decent and okay. What did you think about the graphics?
Compared to some of the other games that I've played that came out later during the year, I think they were pretty up to date. Also, the cutscenes give them really nice graphics, but when you're fighting, not as much. They're good, but not as good when you're fighting.
Also, I'd have to say that one thing that I really like is that the boss battles, the character designs for the boss battles, and the animations were both good, but they could have been a lot better. What about you?
For me, I think they were pretty good considering that I didn't really know any of the bosses, so I never know what they looked like before.
Okay, now we're on to the gameplay. Okay, well, as for the gameplay, I kind of enjoyed it, but I felt that it could have been worked on, and it really needed some work. What about you?
The gameplay, yeah, it was okay, but for some of the things, they give you the option to select what you would say and not let the character speak, and you would select what you would say, and the character would respond to you. I thought that was pretty neat, though, because you got to choose what you were going to say.
Well, actually, that's in a lot of games. Remember, like, Mass Effect?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't really like Mass Effect, so that'll be a different day.
Okay. Well, you'll hear what he has to say about Mass Effect in Mass Effect 2's review.
Okay.
Now we're going on to overall, but I'm just going to say, I felt that the controls were decent, but they were kind of confusing because it was like from more of a top-down view than from a shoulder view, which I am more used to. What about you?
I didn't like the top-down. The top-down view was okay to me, but they zoomed out way too much. They could have zoomed in on the top-down view.
I know. So now we're going on to overall. Okay, so overall, I thought the game was good, but not great. Could have used a lot more work, and everything was just good, not great or amazing. I like that it's a 4-player co-op game. You don't see many of those, except for maybe Borderlands. I'll have that review for you later this year, and also Left 4 Dead 2. I really I was happy that I finally found a co-op game that really wasn't rated M, but I am disappointed at how little work they did.
For me, for this game, I would say that I'd give it an 8.1 because I like the four-player co-op, but I don't like how they should give you more characters quicker than you'd have to work for them because out of the 25 characters they give you, you have to earn them at a certain time. And the graphics, I like them pretty good, so this is why it gets an 8.1.
And I'm giving it a 7.6, and we're done with our review. See you next week.
Hasta la bye bye.